Ugly Agatha, as the village called her, behind her back, of course, had a nose like a bent yam, eyes that always looked surprised, and a laugh that could curdle fresh milk. But Agatha didn't care. Why? Because she had hips, big, bold, baby carrying hips that swung like church bells on market day. Every morning she'd strut down the road like a peacock in flip-flops, shouting, "Skinny girls may swerve, but I curve." Men like something to hold, not something to hang on a nail. Women rolled their eyes. Men avoided eye contact, mostly out of fear she'd propose. But one day, the village wrestling champion, Bode, returned from the city, saw Agatha swaying down the road, and shouted, "Auntie, abeg slow down. You dey cause traffic for my brain." The crowd gasped. Agatha turned, winked, and said, "I told you, these hips are GPS, guaranteed partner selector." And from that day, she walked even louder. Agatha waltzed into the village market like she owned every tomato and tuber in sight. Her hips knocked over a potato pyramid a few minutes ago, and now tomatoes. But she didn't flinch. The seller scrambled to rebuild it. "Agatha, you go pay for this potato tower," the man shouted. Agatha grinned. "You should thank me. I gave your stall traffic." As she bargained for peppers, a group of skinny village girls whispered, "How does she still have confidence with that face?" Agatha turned, hands on hips. "My face may startle babies, but these hips startle men into marriage proposals." Suddenly, a suitor named Kunle tripped over his own feet, trying to look away, and fell into a basket of fish. Agatha helped him up and said sweetly, "See, my presence brings fresh catch." It was the annual village festival, and the highlight event was the single ladies dance competition. Rules were clear: unmarried women under 30 only. So when Agatha stomped onto the dance floor in a hot pink jumpsuit with a glittering belt that read "Queen," the entire crowd gasped. "Agatha, this is for young ladies," the announcer whispered. He even kneeled to beg her. Agatha snapped her fingers. "I'm single and I'm a lady. Now play my song." Beyonce's Single Ladies blasted from the speakers. Agatha didn't dance. She unleashed. She twerked like her knees had oil. She did the splits and screamed just a little. She threw a scarf into the crowd like a bouquet. One poor drummer fainted from the shockwave of her hip swell. A teenage contestant muttered, "She's not even in our age group." The judge replied, "She's not in anyone's age group. She's in a league of her own." When the scores came in, Agatha didn't win. She overwon. They gave her a trophy, a fruit basket, and a goat. She held it all up and shouted, "Don't let age stop your rhythm, darlings." And just like that, the crowd chanted, "Agatha, Agatha, shake it till you make it." It was Sunday, and the village chapel was packed. Everyone wore their best lace and hats, singing hymns like angels until the church door creaked open. Thump, thump, thump. Agatha strutted in, hips swinging like a gospel drumline. She wore a floral dress so bright, even the stained glass looked dull. Her heels clicked like she was walking a runway, not the Lord's aisle. The pastor paused mid-sermon. The choir missed their note. A child whispered, "Mommy, is that church or carnival?" Agatha took a seat in the front row. The bench creaked and groaned, and then crack, it gave up completely. She stood up calmly, brushed her dress, and turned to the shocked congregation. "Even furniture can't handle all this divine favor," she said, tossing her scarf like a diva. The service paused for 5 minutes to laugh. Word got out that a city bachelor was visiting to find a wife. Every woman in the village lined up, skin glowing, wig straightened, makeup flawless. Then came Agatha. She arrived late, wearing bright yellow leggings, 2 sizes too bold, a top with sequins spelling hips don't quit, and a sun hat that looked like a satellite dish. But Agatha, this dress style is inappropriate. Would you mind changing it? I don't mind at all. Within the twinkling of an eye, Agatha has changed into another top, although darker but still inappropriate. One lady shouted from behind, "Black top on top, black Agatha." Agatha winked. "I carry my wardrobe come," I said. She dashed out again and wore a white one. Everyone is already tired of Agatha and her choice of dress at this point. The bachelor blinked. "Is this a test?" Agatha winked and said, "I'm the final exam, darling." As the other women tried to impress with shy smiles and sweet voices, Agatha walked up and said, "Let me make this easy. I cook, I clean, I carve. What more you want, Wi-Fi?" The bachelor burst out laughing and chose ugly Agatha. The village fainted in stages.